Hello everyone, and welcome to another installation of Drywall Taping Explained. Now in Taping Explained, I've already gone through the process of breaking down these steps, or I think the relevant steps in drywall taping to give you a consistent and professional result. As far as I understand, or as far as my experience have given me, this is the basics of what you need to know to complete a task. I've already gone through most of the steps already, and not only have I gone through most of the steps, but I have more detailed videos on all of the steps online. I will link those videos to this video and even add my playlist in there. But if you want more in depth, you can go to the playlist and you'll see. Even though this is only one step on the other videos, there's many more breakdown. But today we're just covering the basic knowledge of it. And what we're covering today is final sand. And final sanded should be more considered as a detailed sand, more than just final sand. So your final sand is a detailed sand. The tools you're gonna need, as you can see right there, is your sanding machine, if you use the sanding machine. If you don't, your sanding pole will do just the same job. So a sand pole, a sand block, a 6-inch knife, and a light. These are the tools you're gonna, definitely you're gonna need these tools to finish your task of final sanding. Now, the aim of taping in general, the goal, the finish point, is to have a filled surface that is flat and even. So when you're sanding, you have to consider that. You can't leave your sanding in one area. You just can't sand one area forever. They need to be long, even, consistent stroke to keep that whole theme going, right? So, don't just focus on one specific area, number one. Number two, use your light to see how much you're getting that stuff down, because over sanding can become a problem, or over sanding one area can also become a problem, right? Over sanding is the problem in taping. So try your best just to sand what is needed. I guess that's it for the most part. When I think about it, that's it. The other videos, like I said, I'm going to put a link to those videos. They cover more in detail each step and how you should go about doing it, right? I'm going to leave you with a tip on moving forward, just something to keep in mind, because like I said, if you're going to go onto the job, if you're going to do this job, if you're going to approach taping, you need to know what to have for each stage. Each stage is different, right? So in this stage, one of the tips to remember is 150 grit sandpaper, number one. Number two, use your light. But most importantly, on number three, my third tip is do not rush. I know it seems long and tedious, or it seems overwhelming. Just be methodical about this particular process. And what do I mean by that? For example, I'll give you a quick example of how I approach it. When I sand a wall, I try to sand the entire wall, which means I do the corners first, the nail head second, and then the flats after. So that is my wall in its entirety, number one. Number two, I use my light. You see what I mean? And number three, again, I stick with the pattern. Corners, nail heads, and then the flats. Once you have a system like that, it becomes a joy, let's say, to go from one wall to the other wall to the other wall. But it's very important to have a routine. There's more videos, and I hope you go check those videos out. If there's any comments, please leave them in the comment section. Any question, I'm definitely down for any questions you have. Like, share, and subscribe. And thanks again for watching.